The history of myself assignment is a way for us to understand historical significance through our own experience. So the past is everything that happened to anyone, anywhere. So too much happened in the past to remember all of it. So how do we make choices about what is worth? We're learning US history this year, and so this definition really kind of applies to all history, but really when we're thinking about US history as well. History is events that are deemed significant by historians. So historians are deeming that they're important. Significant events include those that resulted in great change over a long period of time for a large number of people. So when we're learning about US history, it's things that happened to that took a long time to happen, sometimes quicker, and affected a large number of people. So World War II is an example of that because impacted so many people. Um, but what's significant about our own life, right? So a lot of things are significant about our own life, and that's what we're going to kind of figure out. And this is really important too because significance just depends upon one's perspective and purpose. So your events in your life that are significant might be different than mine, right? So your assignment is if you were to write a historical essay about yourself, what events would you include? And in this assignment, you will share 3 events that you find significant in your life and explain the impact of these events and how they are relevant in understanding who you are. So I want you to think of identity and how we're working with identity. So what events really helped shape your identity? Sources of impactful events, just some ideas. You don't have to use these if there's another one, but experiences at home with your family, experiences at school, experiences with your friends, and then some other ideas, some sports, moving into a new house, decorating your room, getting a space that is yours, getting a pet, a new sibling. I put this because I should put Miss Gonzalez, but um, when I read Harry Potter, it was huge event because that's the first big book series I ever read. And it just really changed my life. It was very significant for me. And then as you're thinking about it and brainstorming, here's some guiding questions to help you explain the impact and the relevance of these events. So what lessons did you learn? How did these events shape you into the person you are? And how did these events alter the path of your life? So did it change anything? For example, what this means is if I never had read Harry Potter, I don't know if I would be an English teacher. I don't know if I would love reading as much as I do. So that really, I didn't think then, but now looking back, that really made a difference to my life. So here are the ways you can show me your learning. You can do an essay if you really would like a Google Slides presentation. I don't know what that means. And then if there's something else, just let me know. I'm going to put email. All right. So you need to have an introduction, clearly identified and explained events, and a conclusion. All right. And then here's your rubric. So you can go over if you want a 1, here it is. 2, 3, 4. Your PowerPoint will go here, and I'm going to add a slide because I forgot to do that. Oh, I don't know what I did. Here's a slide I'll provide for you. Please decorate it and make it nice. But I left it blank so that you guys can have that. You're able to do that. And then that is it. I really want you to be thinking about what made you you. When you look back at your own history, what events fit into that? All right? Some might be more positive than others, and that's okay. I want you to trust me to be able to put in there. If there's something that you are like, this is a little bit more just for me, let me know. And then I don't have to read all of that. I'll just check for completion. All right, guys. I'm excited to see what you put.